We got to stop doing this. Like, I don't know why is this trend going on with just over toxicity, like the music, the videos, the shows everybody watching. This is some bullshit. Think. Don't let your heart distract your mind from what's really real and what's really going on in your situation. Fellas, don't let your little head stop your big head from making the right decisions for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, women and men, we very different but very similar at the same time. Like, our hearts is equivalent to a man's little head as women. Like, our hearts is how a lot of men think with their lower head. You feel me? Because a woman is we gonna be blinded 9 times out of 10 because of our hearts, how we feel about somebody.
If I come in, we gon' have a good time. You know I stay with them good vibes. Turn it bit up, now it's a good night. Yeah, I got them good vibes.
What's good? It's your girl, Money Strings. This is Good Vibes, the show, Love and Music, episode number 3. Today I wanted to talk about something that I don't really hear people talk about. I don't know if I'm inventing this or if I heard it from somewhere. If I did, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know? But, love and music. This one's gonna be more on the love side of things today. So, is that person that you call your partner an emotional liability or an emotional asset? Think about that. Do you even know the difference between the two? I look at it like this. You got some people that come into your life. They might start off good and everything like that, but over time they start to show their hand. They start showing you who they really are, and you either believe them or you don't. And when they show you who they are over time, you gotta start making some decisions for yourself to figure out what's best for you. You feel me? So if you got somebody in your life that's an emotional liability, right? Take that for instance. We gonna break them down. Emotional liability is somebody who come into your life, right? And they're taking away, they're draining. Just the same way that you would look at, like, you know, you got $1 million, you go buy a $900,000 car. That's not the smartest decision. You feel me? Or a $900,000 chain. That's not a smart decision. That's a liability. You investing in liabilities. You know, what you invest your money, your time, your energy, your thoughts, your ears, listening to, watching, all those things matter. You know what I'm saying? But what, like, even more, who you are dating in a relationship with, who you choose to lay down with, who you choose to marry, have children with. These people are some of the most crucial decisions of your life. So if that person is emotional liability, hey, you might have to cut ties, or if you want to make it work, if you feel that, you know, it's workable and there's potential there, maybe you may even need some space. You know what I'm saying? You might just need to, you know, bag back a little bit, you know. But if a person in your life is an emotional asset, now that's a whole different thing, right? So you got somebody that come into your life that's an emotional asset. They come into your life and they make you feel better. They adding to how you feel and stuff like that. You waking up the next morning like motivated, feeling like you should just take over the world that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a very rare thing. If you got somebody who's an emotional asset, I say hold on to them, because there's a lot of toxicity in the world right now. A lot of red flags, as they like to call them, and stuff. So you want to really be mindful of who you allow into your heart, your environment, your mind, who you talk to on a regular basis, and I'm talking about partners and who you date and everything like that, your significant other. But this breaks down to even who you do business with, who you talk to on the phone on a regular basis, your family. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, let's be honest, family could be emotional liabilities or emotional assets, and you gotta, like I said, you gotta distance yourself and stuff. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe that person is meant to be in your life. Maybe they not. But you are the one who has to make this decision, because at the end of the day, it's your life, which means that you're the captain of your ship and the master of your fate. So make sure you steer that motherfucker properly. Alright. So that's the difference. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take these out for a second. I got some fresh fruits, or fruit, no S. I just want to snack on something a little hungry. I had Cracker Barrel earlier. Somebody brought Cracker Barrel all the way from like an hour away, because I've been talking about Cracker Barrels and how far they are for weeks now. And they brought me Cracker Barrels, and I'm so thankful. Thank you, BB. Shout out to BB. But I need to have some fruit to counteract, because if you could have seen, I got like everything on the menu, damn near. Because I wanted it so bad. Side note, eating your fruit, that's an asset. Your health is your wealth. I'm gonna always try to sneak some stuff in there, because you know we got a little toxic stuff going on. We got the hookah. I'm drinking a little drink. But try to balance it out. I'm drinking water right here in a little shit cup. I got I'm different. I got cayenne pepper in here. I even drink my water spicy. I got fresh mint leaves in here and lemon. I'm eating some fruit. I'm drinking some drink with some orange juice in it. You feel me? Alright, so back to the regular scheduled program. So date someone who treats you good over just their looks. If you're a looks person and their status or whatever, if you're a status person, you like people who are at a certain spot. And understand this, someone who treats you good is worth more in your life, and their emotional asset. Now, I see this so often, especially in our industry and music and stuff like that. Like, I see so many people, they date people just for status, and they miserable. They feel like shit all the time. I'm like, why is you with this person? Like, they don't even make you feel good. Why would you be with somebody who makes you feel bad? It's 24 hours in every day, 365 days a year, and you choosing to be with somebody day on, day out, that makes you feel less than what you should be feeling, less than yourself. You playing yourself. The other person ain't playing you. You playing with yourself. You got somebody, fellas especially, you know, like y'all out here dating females just cause they look good. But this bitch over here stressing you out. You can't even operate the same. You not making the same type of money. You not elevating. She's supposed to be your queen. She's an emotional liability for you, bro. I see a lot of guys, especially, I'm gonna talk to the fellas for a second. I see a lot of guys, they be in a relationship with these girls, or dating these girls, fucking with these girls and stuff. And it's like, bro, just cause she's bad, you about to put up with, like, you gonna put up with all this? Like, she's draining you. She yelling at you all the time. She talking down on you. She not adding no value to your life. What value she got? What's between her legs is not. Every woman got something, the same parts between our legs. Some of them look a little better than others. Some of them smell a little better than others. You feel me? But we all got the same parts. Why is you over here stressing yourself out with a 10 on the outside, but her inside is a 2? Ladies, you dating a dude, pockets fat, got everything. He got fat pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like he got the drip on and everything like that. You feel me? He could take you on trips, but he treats you like shit. Come on, baby, you gotta do better than that. Come on, sis. You can do better than that. He a 10 on the financial and the status, but he like a 1, a 2 at best on the inside. We gotta stop doing this. Like, I don't know why is this trend going on with just over toxicity, like the music, the videos, the shows everybody watching. This is some bullshit. Think. Don't let your heart distract your mind from what's really real and what's really going on in your situation. Fellas, don't let your little head stop your big head from making the right decisions for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, women and men, we very different but very similar at the same time. Like, our hearts is equivalent to a man's little head as women. Like, our hearts is how a lot of men think with their lower head. You feel me? Because a woman is gonna be blinded 9 times out of 10 because of our hearts, how we feel about somebody. How many times that you done stayed in a relationship way longer than you should have? You knew you should have left 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. Damn, 5 years? If you knew that you should have left somebody 5 years ago, you're wild. You're wild. I'm speaking to somebody gonna watch this and be like, as I was saying, if the shoe fits, wear that mug. You feel me? Because I'm speaking to you, you know, like, on some real stuff. In this industry especially, like, I see a lot of people never get to where they're going or where they're trying to go because they done got themselves into a situation that situation ain't even for you, baby. That person don't even belong in your life. This how you know. This is how you know right here, watch. That person, after, like, let's just look at somebody that you talked to in your past that you had to cut off because it wasn't serving you anymore, right? You probably don't even run into that person no more. You done met this person on a dating app, on social media, out at a club, bar, whatever, event. And guess what? Y'all don't even run in the same circles. This person, y'all not even on the same frequency. Y'all not even on the same vibe. Your vibe up here, they vibe down here. What is you doing? Pay attention to the vibes. The vibe is gonna tell you something that they words is never gonna have to say. Trust that. Trust the vibes. The vibes The vibes do not lie. I can't talk, but it's okay. I'm not cutting that out. The vibes don't lie. So understand who you date, who you lay down with, who you have kids with, who you marry, all of that. It's probably one of the most important decisions. You feel me? You really need to treat that the same way you treat the things that you really, really value. You gotta value yourself more than the other things. You over here valuing your car valuing your hair and your makeup and your looks and your outer appearance, but you hurting on the inside. You not happy. What? What are you doing? What are you doing with yourself? Nobody gonna tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you this shit. I'm gonna tell you this shit because you need to fucking hear it. You supposed to be at the top right now. Man, you better tell that person, tell that dude, tell that girl, what's up, how you feeling. Start setting boundaries. If you don't want to cut them out, start setting boundaries. If they keep ignoring your boundaries and ignoring them, you already know what time it is. Cut off time. Like they do at the bars and restaurants. If the bar closes at 1, they stop serving drinks at 12:30. You need to be the same way. You're not serving nobody who ain't beneficial for you no more. You gotta have a cutoff time. Hey, it is what it is. No love lost. I still love you, baby, but you gotta go. I swear, like, y'all really out here playing with yourselves. Nobody's playing with you. Stop thinking that everybody's playing with you. Take some accountability. Y'all not ready for these conversations, I swear. It's about to get realer and realer and realer and realer. But, hey, you don't have to listen to me, though. Keep doing what you're doing. For those of you who are listening, proud of you. I really am. Because change is difficult. Doing the same old thing, that's easy. That's why a lot of people stay in these bullshit ass relationships, you know? But for the people who's gonna be listening to this and really ready to make that change, I'm proud of you because that's work. That takes work. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be back on your grind in no time. You know? You'll be back in your bag. You'll be back at your highest vibrating self. You feel me? So, but don't play with yourself. Don't play with your potential. Don't allow these folks to just come into your life and play with you. You're worth so much more than that. You're really worth so much more than that. Stop playing with yourself. This is not Pornhub. This is not Pornhub. Stop playing with yourself. That's a bar. Somebody go ahead and steal that. But give me credit when you do. What's good? It's your girl, Money Strings, CEO of Good Vibez Studios. My baby, look. Good Vibez Studios is here for the independent artist that's really looking to build up somewhere, have a consistent team that's going to help with marketing, help with studio, beats, mixing, mastering, content creation, branding, and everything like that, and just really help you take your career to the next level and stuff like that. As an independent artist, I know that it's very difficult. It's very expensive. You know what I'm saying? We pride ourselves on giving the best quality for half the price of all these other studios, the labels and stuff like that. We consider ourselves a label that works for you, comparing to, you know, a 70-80% split where you're getting 20%. So we work for you, you know what I'm saying? And you can book us at Good Vibez, Vibes with a Z, Studios with an S at the end. On Instagram, we have a TikTok, goodvibestudios@gmail.com. If you want to reach out, please do check out the page and everything like that. See some of the stuff that we've been working on and everything like that too. A lot of new music coming 2023, and we trying to fill the hallway up with plaques in this next couple years. So make sure that you book your session and let's create some magic. But like I said, start understanding that people in your life, especially who you date, because they're very close to you, that's who you spend a lot of time with, the most time with. they're either one of two things: an emotional asset or an emotional liability. Figure out what they are, treat the situation accordingly. I already gave you a bunch of different things and solutions and steps and stuff like that. You can make your own. You don't have to listen to everything I say, but just understand those two things: emotional asset, emotional liability. And it doesn't just stop at relationships, like romantic relationship. This is everybody. Shit, this is you. This is you overall. Like, look at it like this, right? I'm having a little something to drink. I'm not drinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? 5 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I was drinking a whole lot, but I wasn't balancing it out with fruit, healthy waters and stuff like that, exercising daily, going on runs, dancing, all these different things, you know, like that's beneficial for me. So if I do it now, you know, it's not good for me, but you know, we all got some little vices and stuff like that. You know, I'm working on it, but this is way better than what it used to be. I understood that I had vices that were liabilities. Now I do these things. This is an asset. This is an emotion. This is a not an emotional asset. This is just an asset in my life. Drinking healthy, eating healthy, exercising, meditating daily. These are assets in my life. So start when you cut that person off. Let me add this in here. This is really important. When you take something, say for instance you are at a point where you like, you know what? I'm done with this person. They gotta go. They gotta go. You get done with them. You need to replace whatever bad things or persons, whatever. You need to add something else in that's positive. You know what I'm saying? So you get rid of this person. Don't go trying to find somebody new right away. Work on you for a second. You feel me? Like, you know, you've been trying to get in the gym for a minute. Go get a gym membership. It's not that hard. You can't afford a gym membership? Okay. Get on the floor, do some push-ups, squats. You could go to a sports store and get a pull-up bar. You could get some bands and stuff like that, ellipticals, and you could do so many things. You go outside and run. That's free 99. Stop playing. Stop playing with yourself. Meditate. Pray. Give thanks. Daily, like do things that's gonna be good for you. You know what I'm saying? And then the reason why I say that is because so many times people get out of a relationship and hop into another one. It's like you didn't even get a chance to really work on you, figure out who you are, what you like for yourself. Because we gotta take time to heal. Don't. You're gonna end up being the same person that you were in that last relationship for somebody else who might be up here. Now all of a sudden you might have been up here and your last relationship person was here, but you might get with somebody afterwards and now it's opposite. Now you're down here and this person up here, they gonna leave your ass because you didn't have enough time to work on yourself. Work on yourself. You're gonna attract the people who are supposed to be in your life. You're gonna attract the person who's supposed to love on you properly. I love y'all. I love yourselves. Keep on keeping on. Make sure you following, subscribe. Money Streams. Good Vibes, the show. This has been another episode of Love and Music. Hey, I hope y'all hear me out this time, cause that's gonna do you some good. I promise you. It's gonna do you some good. Whether you work it out with the person or not, it's gonna do you some good.
Plug music.